Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Cal-Royal Csdtp-3625 heavy-duty security strike, shown in the nickel finish. Intended for use with typical latching lock sets like keyed entry locks, things of that nature. I suppose you could use it for a deadbolt as well, but that height might be an issue. Deadbolt, the height of deadbolts, the latch itself might give you a problem with that. So keep that in mind. And the fact that it's got a lip doesn't, it indicates it's for a latching lock, like a keyed entry lock, things of that nature. Heavy duty strike, I would certainly agree with the fact that it's heavy duty in the sense that it certainly is thicker than a standard strike. Let me tell you exactly how thick it is. I'm going to guess it to be about 85 thousandths of an inch thick, but let's take a look. Oh, that was good. 0.81 inch thick. So if a standard residential hinge in a home is 90.96, this is 0.81, so give you a little bit of reference. A kick plate is 0.050, so it's much closer to a hinge thickness than it is a kick plate thickness. Available in different finishes. And what's nice is it comes with two sets of screws, two long ones, two short ones. Now the long ones, those are going to be for these holes. These holes are intended to be over the stud, the wood stud behind the frame, so you'd run those there. Your short ones will be here. You're absolutely going to want to pre-drill the holes to the proper size. As you install these, you wouldn't want to split your frame. You likely are installing this because you have damage or you've remediated some damage, things of that nature. Okay, so those screws go towards the stop. Okay, the short ones go out here. Now, dimensionally, this strike, they've got it at 3 5/8. It's an unusual height, but damage in a frame is typically unusual in terms of its height anyway. But 3 5/8 tall. They've got it at 1 7/8, and that's going to be a reference to the overall width. We like to measure strikes from the center line of the screws, which are generally the center of the hole, to the lip. See, it's about 1 3/16. Place that tape measure on the back side, and we can get an idea that that first screw is about 5/16. The second one is about 1 1/16. The vertical height, 1/2 inch to 1 inch to 2 5/8, and then 3 1/4, I would say. Okay, certainly a nice quality item, used in residential applications primarily, where you might have a little bit of damage, or the height of a strike for a deadbolt is typically 2 3/4. The height of a residential full lip strike is 2 1/4 for a latch, or 2 3/4 if it's a T-strike. And if you've got some damage up and below, the strike might be perfect for you. I would obviously recommend mortising this because it is so thick. You may not have that sort of margin between the door and the frame, so keep that in mind. It's it's certainly not 1/8 of an inch, but it's certainly thicker than a 1/16. Cal-Royal is a comprehensive importer of many things, builders hardware related, strike plates like this, and ancillary items like door stops and kick plates. But they have a comprehensive offering of commercial builders hardware, exit devices, lock sets, door closers, hinges, things of that nature. Very good quality company in terms of their responsiveness, their customer service, their support, their willingness to work with you is always very good as well. If you have any questions on the Cal-Royal Csdtp-3625 heavy-duty security strike or any other Cal-Royal product, please feel free to reach out to us.